Faith Time is our weekly conversation on matters of faith, and joining us this morning is Sam Sinclair with Cloverleaf Baptist Church. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
We want to talk about a pretty big concept, but an important concept. One of the most basic parts of someone's personal faith journey is time to study and interpret the Bible. So how do you start doing that?
That's a really good question. Well, maybe this seems a little simplistic and obvious, but you start by reading. And for many people, they look at the Bible and it's intimidating. It's a big book. It's got a big black cover on it.
It's dense with very small type and thin pages.
Right. But the reality is it is far more accessible than many people realize. Yes, there are some parts of it that are challenging, but God saw fit to give us His Word in written form because He's a God who communicates, and He is a God who wants to make Himself known. And so we need to just simply start with reading it and saying, what does it say? And take it in its own terms.
So what's the difference between Bible study and interpretation?
Yeah, so Bible study is probably, the way I think of it, is sort of the larger process of moving from here's what the Bible says to what it means to what I need to do with it in my life. Interpretation is sort of a smaller piece of that larger process. Is looking at the text and saying, what did this mean to the original audience? What was it that the author intended when he wrote these things down? And then we can move from that to say, all right, now what am I supposed to do living in the year 2024 and living this out in my life?
How can we make sure that we're not getting off track when it comes to studying the Bible?
Context. I would say that is the single most important part of properly understanding the Bible, is paying attention to context. And there's layers of context. There's thinking about the historical context. The Bible is written to specific people at a specific place, understanding what does this mean to them. There's thinking about literary context, like, hey, there's a difference between poetry and prophecy. And there's also thinking about theological context. What is it that God is revealing about Himself? Where are we at in the big storyline of the Bible? If we keep our eyes on the larger context, that will guide us in coming to a right interpretation.
Sam Sinclair with Cloverleaf Baptist Church, we thank you for joining us for this edition of Faith Time.